Good morning, friends. Welcome back to GI Yoga. We are going to do a short good morning practice. We have a lot of videos that are an hour long, and some feedback I've gotten is I don't always have a whole hour. So I'm going to give you shorter practice, and I will do that for a while so that you have some options for shorter practices. So let's get started. All right. So the first thing we want to do is do a little breathing. So finding a nice, tall, comfortable, seated. You can sit in a chair, on the floor, whatever works for you today. And feeling your feet, if you're in a chair, grounded into the earth. If you're sitting on the floor, sit bones are grounded. And I've got most of my legs here on the ground, so you can feel being grounded. So before we move the breath around in the body, let's just check in and see how it feels first. So let's check in with the body, see where we're holding on to tension. You can close your eyes if you're comfortable. If not, you can just find a spot in front of you on the floor to rest your eyelids. And let's go inward here and check in with the body. So noticing where you're gripping or holding on to tension. And then let's move to the breath. So without changing anything, we're just going to notice, where are we breathing? If you want, you can even place a hand on the heart, one on the belly, and see which hand or both maybe are moving. So now we're just noticing right now. Maybe notice if you have a longer inhale or a longer exhale. And then let's do something different today. So we're going to take the hands on the lower rib cage. So we want to, if you're always breathing into the chest, we want to move the breath so that we're moving the belly. If you're always breathing into the belly, we want to move the chest around. And so we're going to kind of aim for the middle for today. So what we want to do is hands on those lower ribs. And as we inhale, see if you can feel the hands moving away from each other. On the exhale, maybe they come back in a little bit towards each other. So do that a couple times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. All right, release the hands. Put them on the lap or by your sides. Just come back to your regular breath. We'll play around with the breath a little bit more next time. But today, let's get moving. So we're going to do a little bit with the wrists and the ankles, and then we're going to get up and do some full body movement. So let's open up the wrists first, arms out, tuck the thumbs, wrap the fingers around circles. Getting into the elbows and the shoulders. It feels nice. Opposite direction. Maybe you're awake enough to go opposite. Maybe not. That's okay. Excellent. Release that. Shake that out. One more here. Palms together. Interlace the fingers and make figure eights. And then let's do some left brain, right brain here. So we're going to pull the hands apart and switch which fingers on top. Get your index finger. Do a couple more here. Nice. Release that and shake that out. And then we're going to move down to the ankles. So I'm going to come up off the little poof there and move back. Hopefully you can still hear me. So let's start by extending the heels away from the torso, but we want to keep the knees soft so that they come up off the mat. because that's when we get into hyperextending the knees. And then that's a whole nother class. All right, so heels, and then we're going to point. This is our inhale and our exhale. So your feet don't go this far, just wherever is comfortable. Back and forth a couple times, moving with the breath. Maybe slow it down. And then let's do some more movement here with the ankles. We'll move back just a little bit more. So circles around. So we can do one at a time. Move them together. Opposites. Both directions. There you go. Nice. And then let's do just a couple more here. So we're going to bring the sole of the foot in towards the center line. One foot does much better than the other. You might have that same thing. And then we're going to bring the pinky toe towards the shoulder. So that's going to be the tops of the feet going in towards the center line. They may not move as much as the sole of the foot does. And that's okay. That's just how your feet move. All right. Let's finish here with our windshield wipers. So one thing, here's how things are connected. When we're going like this with this foot, it's coming all the way up into this hip joint. So that's an internal rotation, external rotation. Excellent. All right. So while we're here, let's come into a little cat and cow before we come up to our hands and knees. So we're going to bring our hands under the knees, and we're going to exhale sideways. Exhale back. Inhale, rounding up, looking up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Nice. All right. Let's come back to center. And then we're going to come up to hands and knees. Excuse me. So I'm on a mat and a rug pad. So I don't need any extra cushioning for my knees where I'm at. But if you want to grab a blanket, go ahead and do that. And we're going to come into our cat and cow. Let's start with our cat. Exhale. Around the spine up towards the ceiling. If you can see that. On the inhale, we're going to reverse the curve, looking forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Excellent. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And let's come back to that neutral spine. Take a breath or two here. And then we're going to come in, and for our lateral, let's come into a, what's it called? Wag the tail. Okay, so this is going to be our lateral. So this is dynamic, and we're going to move instead of holding it in position. So we're going to walk this hand over, look back, inhale back to center. Let's go to the other side. Exhale, left hand comes over, looking at that right foot. Inhale back. First side. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Let's do that one more time each side. First side. Exhale. And inhale back to center. All right, let's find that cat and cow again. Come back to symmetrical here. So we're going to exhale cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Inhale cow. Exhale cat. Nice. All right, back to neutral. And then let's do our gate poses. I like these, not just in the morning, I like them all the time. So let's start. I'm going to go this way. Okay. So we'll do the low one, and then we'll do the high one, and then we'll come up into a lunge. Sounds good. All right. So let's start by bringing the first side out. I'm going to start with my right foot out to the side. And if you're doing the mirror, that would be your left foot. If you're doing the same as me, that's my right foot. All right. So let's do this. We're going to do this 3 times with the arms. So we're going to inhale, the arm up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, up. You can look up at that thumb or keep your gaze down towards the floor. And one last time, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Tuck that knee under and we'll go to the other side. Other foot comes out. Nice. And let's do the other side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. If you want, you can, gaze can follow that thumb. Exhale back down. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. All right, tuck that knee under, and then we're going to come up to a high kneel and do our gate pose here. All right, so let's start with, I'm going to start with the second side first, just to be confusing. So that's my left leg. If you're mirroring, that would be your right. So this hand can stay on that hip or come down that leg. And we're going to inhale this arm up and over towards that extended foot. Inhale, bring it up. Let's do that 2 more times. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. We're going to inhale, bring it back up to vertical. Exhale, release. Nice. All right. Let's go to the other side. So tuck that knee under, extend the other side out. This hand can come down the leg or stay on the hip. And then we're going to inhale this other arm up. Exhale over towards that extended foot. Inhale, come back up. Exhale over. Inhale up. And last time. Exhale. And inhale. We're going to release that arm back down. Tuck that knee under. And then we're going to come in and do our lunges. All right. So actually, we're going to come down, do cat and cow, and then come up into our lunges. Okay. 3 to 5 on your own. Done them before. Beautiful. Exhale. Shoulders up. Or shoulder blades, sorry. Inhale. Cow. Looking towards the horizon. Exhale. Cat. Going nice and slow. Inhale. Cow. 2 or 3 more on your own. See if you can notice when your body feels back to symmetrical. And then we'll come into neutral. When you're ready, if you have blocks, you can use them. If you don't, we can definitely do this without blocks too. So let's start. If you have blocks, you can bring that first leg forward. I'm using my right. If you're mirroring, that's your left. And then bring the block on the outside. If you don't have blocks, you can come down to the floor if that's easier. All right. So I have blocks. I'm going to use them. All right. First thing we want to do is we're going to move with the breath here. So we're going to inhale. On the exhale, pelvis comes down towards the floor. So it's going this way down. Nice. Inhale back up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. And last time. Exhale. And inhale. All right. From here, if this is your pose today, you can stay here. If you want to come up, bring the hands up onto that bent knee. And one more option, you can stay here, or if you'd like, you can bring the arms up. Nice. We haven't done a lot of back bending, so we're just going to pause here and not do a back bend. Maybe on an afternoon one after we're warmed up a little bit more. That might be better. And then we can bring the hands back down to the knee. And then down to the blocks. Let's tuck that knee back under and go to the other side. So you can bring the blocks closer and that leg can come out and around, or if it fits through, 2. And again, if you don't have blocks, that's okay. You can do it on the floor. So I like a little bit more room here. All right. So let's do 3 breaths here. So we're going to inhale. On the exhale, moving the pelvis down towards the floor. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Inhale, moving nice and slow. One last time, exhale. And inhale. Beautiful. Let's go and do a little bit more with this lunge here. So you can stay right here and be in the pose and breathe. If you want, you can bring your hands up onto that bent knee. And one more position if you want. You can stay here or bring the arms up overhead. Very nice. And then hands come down. And hands come down. And then we're going to tuck this knee under. And for fun, we're going to do a triangle pose here today. That's not everybody's favorite way to get into a triangle pose, but it's fun to come out of your comfort zone every once in a while. So I'm going to start with my first side again. So this is my right foot. You can do your left or right. Just do it evenly. So we're going to take this back foot, I'm going to scooch forward a little bit, and curl the toes. On an inhale, we're going to push in with that back foot and lift the hips up. And then we're going to pivot that back foot so the heel comes down towards the center line. So that is our legs for our triangle. So you can stay right here. And this is a strengthening pose in the legs. And if you're ready, this hand closest to this leg that's in front stays down. And then I'm going to do this left hand, my left hand 3 times. I'm going to inhale up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it down. Second time, inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, bring it down. And one last time, inhale. And exhale. Nice. All right. And because it is a fun, short Wednesday, we're going to do a revolved triangle. So feet stay where they are. The hand further from this leg that's in front stays down. We're going to take this arm and come up the other side. So we're revolving this triangle here. Try and keep that heel on the floor. Gaze can be at the floor or up at the hand. Can't see my hand, but it's up there. All right, let's bring that arm down, and then we're going to switch sides. So pivot that back foot, bring that knee back down to the floor. Send that other knee back. If you want, you can take a pause here and do a cat and cow, 3 or 5. Back to symmetrical. Nice. And then let's go up to the other side. So second side, foot comes through. We're going to curl the toes of that back foot. On an inhale, we're going to lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Adjust that back foot. Mine was back a little bit further than I like. And then we're going to pivot so that heel comes down towards the center of your mat, towards the center line. All right, let's do this arm, the one that's further from that leg, up towards the ceiling 3 times. Here we go. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Second time, inhale, lift. Exhale, back down. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. And because it's Fun Fabulous Wednesday, let's do our revolved triangle on this side. So we want to be even. So this right hand stays where it is for me. And the arm closest to the leg that's out in front is going to go up. On this side, I'm going to come down to the floor. All right, so we're going to bring this arm up. Take a breath or two here, coming out whenever you need to. That arm comes down. All right, I got my blocks back. I'm going to pivot that back foot again. Come down. Actually, I'm not going to come down because I'm going to come up to standing. So I'm going to bend both knees and kind of hop that back foot and bring the feet close together. All right, move the blocks out of the way. So now I'm in a forward fold, and I've bent my knees because I haven't done a lot of forward folds. I haven't done any yet. So head is heavy, shaking it yes and no. You can grab opposite elbows. That's going to give you a little bit more of a stretch maybe in your back or the back of your thighs. When you're ready to come up, nice bent knees, arms out to the side, push in with the feet. Inhale, coming all the way up. And then we'll bring the hands back down to the heart. All right, I'm going to adjust this view a little bit since I'm sitting now. All right, and I'm back a little bit further, so I will try and talk a little louder. There we go. Okay, up in the attic studio, we don't have a lot of arm space. So, all right, what is next? Let's do half sun salutation. So we'll do 3 of those to start. So feet can be toes touching, hip width, or wider, depending on your balance today. I'm about here. Okay, hands at the heart. We're going to inhale, hands come down, arms come up, all the way up. Arms come out. Sorry, I got to move. Hinge at the hips. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to inhale, halfway lift. Hands can come to the front of the legs. Extend to the crown of the head. Exhale and bend the knees a little bit. Arms come down, out. Push in with the feet. Inhale, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's do 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Arms come out. Inhale, push in with the feet all the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees. Arms come out. All the way up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice. All right. Let's do our warrior 1, and then we're going to make our way back down so we can have a short class today. So let's do warrior 1 because it's my favorite for knees. I'm going to start with first side. You can pick which is your first side. One leg forward, other foot turned out at an angle. We're not squaring towards the front of the mat. We're going where it feels comfortable. And let's warm up that knee a little bit. Inhale. On the exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Feels good. All right, let's do the other knee, and then we'll add the arms. So we'll switch feet. Inhale, exhale, bend. Inhale, exhale, bend. Beautiful. All right, step that foot back. Let's do the arms. All right, first side again, forward, and we'll do 3 rounds of the 3 options. So hands to heart, cactus arms, and then arms straight up. We'll do 3 rounds of that. Okay, here we go. So we're going to inhale, hands come to the heart, bend that front knee, exhale back. Second time, cactus arms, exhale back. Inhale, arms come up, exhale back. Second round, hands to heart. Second time, cactus arms, and arms up with the inhale, exhale back. 1 more round, inhale. Inhale, exhale back. Last time on this side, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Let's switch feet. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale back. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale. Inhale, arms straight up. Exhale back. Again, hands to heart. Cactus arms. Arms straight up. And 1 more round. Inhale. Cactus. Arms straight up. Beautiful. All right, let's bend that front knee, push off, and step it back. So let's come down to seated, and we'll do 6 directions of the spine, and then we'll come into our relaxation pose. So if it's uncomfortable sitting on the floor, I'm going to sit up on a blanket or a pillow, not too big probably. All right, so sitting up nice and comfortably tall, allowing for those natural curves in the spine. We'll start with cat and cow. So we're going to exhale cat. Inhale, rounding up, looking up. Exhale back. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Back to neutral. Excuse me. Let's do our laterals. So this is my left hand, your right hand, or if you're mirroring, otherwise you can do the same as me. I'm going to inhale this other arm up. Exhale back. Inhale. And exhale. This time we're going to go over. Inhale all the way over. Exhale back. Second side. Inhale. And exhale. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. All right, let's do quick twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the second side. Inhale, center. First side. Center. Second side. Center. One more time. Exhale. Center. Exhale. Inhale, back to center. Beautiful. 3, cat and cows. Or a couple more if you feel like you need them. And then back to neutral. And then we're going to bring our feet up to the top of the mat. And if you had a blanket, you can use it to rest your head. So hands on the knees are going to roll back down to the back. And just for fun, so we've switched where we're at, we're going to do a couple of apanasanas. So we're going to exhale, knees come in. Inhale, knees come out. Exhale. Inhale. And you don't have to move that far. And just be a little bit. And the other thing is the knees, it might be more comfortable if the knees are out a little bit further. And then let's bring feet down to the mat. Extend the legs all the way straight out if that's comfortable. Otherwise, you can keep the knees bent. Feet in the floor. That might feel better on the lower back. And let's finish our movement here with some palm flips. So we'll start with the palms facing the earth. On the inhale, we're going to open the palms up towards the sky. Exhale, palms to the earth. Inhale, palms open to the sky. One more time. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, palms open. Beautiful. So your hands can be wherever comfortable. Palms down or palms up. Arms can come away from the body to relax the shoulder blades. And whatever else you need to come into your relaxation pose, I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And we'll do a full body relaxation. Actually, we're going to do the joints today. So we'll do releasing the joints. So starting at the bottom, working our way up. Release the toes. Release the ankles. Release the knees. Release the hips. Release the whole of the spine from the tailbone all the way up into the neck. Release the shoulders. Release the elbows. Release the wrists and all little fingers. Release the jaw. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like, as comfortable as you are. Otherwise, when you're ready, we're going to roll over onto our right or left side. And again, when you're ready, using your upper arm to push up to a comfortable seated position. And I want to thank you for joining me today. And I wish you a beautiful rest of the day. Hopefully the sun is shining where you are, and we will see you next time. Namaste.